We are back at one of my absolute favorite ponds to fish now that I have fished it from the kayak and learned how to actually fish this pond and not tried to just fish it from the bank. And it is the big one. Now, I'm not going over there today. No, today we're just going to stay in here and fish the entire time that I'll be here today. So we'll see what we can get out of here. I'm not seeing any fish blow up, and the water is a little bit lower because we're currently in the middle of a drought. So the water is a little bit lower than normal. I don't know if that'll affect the fishing today, but we'll see. I'll just have to get in the water and see. So let me get all my stuff in the water. Actually, I just saw a fish jump, so never mind. All right, let's get in this water. All right, the plan today is to find big bass, but I'm still definitely going to see if I can get a couple of crappies since I've seen a couple jump this morning, kind of jump out of the water. So on my way to where I think the big bass are, I'm definitely going to see if I can snag a couple of crappie. Whatever that was, it was too small for this hook. Let's switch to my other one for a second. I'm getting bit, just need to figure out what they want today and where they are. Let's keep the worm for a second. All right, when in doubt, gotta pull the wacky worm out. One time for the one time. Let's go. Let's go. Got one. First fish of the day on the wacky worm. Let's go. All right, first fish of the day. Got him on the wacky worm. Maybe that's what we need to throw today. He's not tiny at all. He's a pretty decent size. Let's actually get a link on him, see where he's at. All right, a little over 12 inches. Not super small. Thanks, buddy. Let's get him back in the water. All right, I got one fish off the wacky worm. I'm not done yet, but I got one off the wacky worm, and it might be a wacky worm type of day. I don't know. I had to get out the water because it started getting cold and I had to grab a hoodie. So I'm gonna get back in and see if we can kind of crack this code as to where the fish are and what the fish want today, because I mean it took me like an hour to find that one fish. And that's my first time throwing a wacky worm today, so I'm thinking that's what they want, but we'll have to go see. Oh, that's a fish. There we go. Nice. All right. Second fish of the day. All right. Let's go. Second fish of the day. Not a tiny fish. Probably another 12 incher. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. All right. Two fish down. Like 20 more to go. Okay, so far we've caught one on the wacky worm, one on the square-billed crankbait. I haven't had any more luck since that last catch, so I'm switching over to this red lipless crankbait. I'm going to try to hit these deeper areas with it and see what we can do with it. There's one. Let's go. Hello, guy. But a fish is a fish. I'll take that. All right. Yeah, buddy. You got treble hooks in you. I'm not looking forward to trying to get this out. Look at that. Awesome. Nice little guy. Let's see what else we can find. Thanks, buddy. Okay. So let's see what happens if I. Oof. Ah. All right. There's one. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not letting you get off, buddy. Nice. Nice little bass. Awesome. All right. I think that's 4 total. It's safe to say we might be close to cracking the code. I don't know yet. All right. So my wife bought me these. She went to Bass Pro the other day, was picking up some stuff, and saw these and know that I love pink and green uh, crappie style baits. This is Crappie Max from Bass Pro Shops. All right, so this is what I normally throw, this little guy. So basically we'll be upgrading about another half an inch. Looks good. Yeah, let's try it out. See what we can do with it. All right, first cast. That would be awesome if I catch a fish first cast with this thing. I might just switch over to it. No way. No way. First cast, dude. First cast. Dude, look at that. First cast with the crappie max. That's awesome. Let's go. All right, buddy. Okay, okay. Nice. First cast with it, and we got this guy, which is pretty awesome because he's not tiny. And so I wonder if using the slightly bigger bait is going to make it so that we catch more fish. Guess we'll have to see. All right. All in all, that wasn't a terrible day. Would I have liked to catch more fish? 100%. But I mean, I still caught fish, still had fun, still got to come out here to one of my absolute favorite ponds. I don't know, the water is lower than it normally is. I mean, you can see it on the banks and stuff where the water normally is and how low the pond water is now. And so that normally does affect my fishing. I don't know why. I normally catch less fish when the pond has less water in it, which doesn't make sense to me because in my head, I'm thinking, well, if there's less water, then the fish are more, you know, more pushed together, like more compact areas and more concentrated areas. So I'm thinking that it would be much easier to catch fish when the water is lower. But as you saw today, that's not the case. When the water was about where it normally was, and I came here a couple of weeks ago, like I was catching them all over the place. But today it was very sparse in the spots that I was catching them. So I don't know, but I don't know. It was still great. It was still great. It was still a good day. Oh, we just hit 50 subscribers, right? That's so awesome. I really appreciate all of you all for subscribing, watching my videos, liking them, commenting, however you choose to interact with them. It means a lot to me. I love putting these videos out, and I love to see that people are starting to subscribe and comment and stuff. That's super cool to me. So I appreciate that. That's definitely going to help motivate me to keep making more videos, which I was actually going to do that anyway. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody and come back for more. Keep watching. Just keep watching and keep watching because I'm going to keep fishing and keep posting. Keep watching. Thank you.